Our designer, Kim Braley, he came from Royal Precision, and at Royal Precision he was the designer of the rifle shaft, the Project X shaft, several very popular product designs.
The product is awesome and I absolutely love it, so thank you.
Coming to KBS, he's been able to utilize new and state-of-the-art technology and at the same time combine that with experience working with the top tour professionals out on the PGA and the European tours.
I probably met Kim over 20 years ago, probably 22 years is my guess. We used to see Kim a lot. I play golf with Kim a whole bunch. His dad invented frequency matching and has been building and designing steel shafts for an awfully long time. So it's kind of a small field. There's only a few steel shaft companies out there, and there's only a few real designers for that. And Kim's certainly one of the ones that has the best credentials for that.
My father and myself were the very first trailer on the PGA Tour. Today there's a circus of these trailers that follow the tour around. At that point in time, we were the only one, so it made it really easy for us to communicate with the players because it was like, hey, what the hell's going on here? Let's go and see what these guys are doing. And literally, we had all the best players playing our stuff eventually. And at that time, because they hadn't been bombarded by people trying to get them to play their stuff, they were very willing and happy to work with us. One of the things that separated us from the competition in terms of golf shafts was the ability to be able to measure things. My father invented frequency matching. At the time that he did that, the way golf shafts were categorized were simply by weight. Or the more higher tech shops had what they called a deflection board. Basically, you would hang a weight on the end of the shaft. The amount that it deflected would determine what stiffness it fell into. Not a very dynamic way of measuring shafts, but that was the best that we had at that particular time. Later found out the reason why the results were so different was the fact that the shafts weren't right. Although they were the same weight, they deflected the same amount, it said the same thing on the shaft. Eventually, that's what got us into the shaft business.